Okay guys, so I've got a couple of requests to make how I made these little bad boys here that I put on the stalls like this so the horses can play with their little another bouncy ball thingies. So that's what we'll call them now, bouncy ball thingies. So I'll show you how to make these. Supplies you will need. You will need styrofoam balls. I like the smaller ones due to scale, like about golf ball size, to the size you want. Now you're gonna want to these to be. You're gonna want to get as many of horses you have. If you have them in a barn like this, if the roof is slanted like this, where you have film like this, get some duct tape. Let's see if I have duct tape. I will have duct tape. Just give me 1 second. I got duct tape. So I have my duct tape here. I have this to the pile. So stuff you'll need are golf ball size styrofoam balls, paint, fishing line, scissors, duct tape, a paintbrush, and skewers or toothpicks. How many? You'll need just as many as balls you're painting. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up your paint. Got it. Move your balls to one side so they're not all over the place, and pour some right here. Just as much as you'll need. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your skewers. You're gonna just give me 1 second. Oh, give me 1 second. I'll have them skewered. Okay, so they're skewered. So whatever paint you want to use doesn't really matter as long as it's paint that will cover. So I'm just gonna put this right back here on Jesse's stall. There. Okay. So you're gonna take your paintbrush. You're gonna take your I'm only doing this one hand. You're gonna take your ball item here. Put this to the side. Bring it right here so when it drips on the paint plate. Then now you're just gonna paint it. Go to town with it. Just paint. I wasn't really showing you, was I? No. I don't want to bore you with this, so I'll just go ahead and paint them. And one trick to this is actually taking this and rolling it inside the paint to get a nice long stripe around it. Then you'll hold it there and you'll just take this, get all the paint off your brush. You'll just paint down and paint around. All the paint that's on that middle circle is basically all you're gonna need. So let's just continue to paint this. Okay, now while those are drying over here, I actually have two that I actually painted last night and I let them dry all night so they're nice and dry. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take them off the skewers, but that's not it. See your fishing line right here? Decide, is it gonna go under a stall, or is it gonna go over a stall, or around a little post thing if it's not really a barn? Now I'm gonna take out my fishing line. Since I'm doing this on a cell phone, it takes a little while. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna take my fishing line, find out how much I need. Because you want to trim it and cut it off, and you want to make enough room where it can hang. So what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna take your ball. You're just gonna make it enough, like make it big enough where it can still hang, but it won't be like a giant line through it. So let me pause this, and I'll show you what it looks like. That you have poked a hole through it, you need to be able to. Where's my hole? Here it is, right there. Or, there it is. What you need is, hold it up to the light and make sure you can actually see through the hole. If you can, then that's perfect. Okay, as I've done both of these, I'm gonna do this one as a stall one and this one as a barn one. Have my fishing line. I cut it. Let's see here. Oopsie, dropped it. Try to get near the top. I'll put you down for a second after I have it cut. It's about from here to here. So it's a pretty big distance from here to here. So here's my ceiling one. Excuse my coughing, I'm sick. Pick it up, here it is. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it. You're going to find your hole again. Found it. You're just going to string it through. Give me a second, I'll have this strung through. Okay, so I've got it strung. You don't have to tie it really loose. You could tie it very tight if you want it to be very still. And it will just, hang there. So, just, tie it very tight. And it takes 2 hands to tie things, so I'll let you go while I tie this so you can tie it too. Okay, so I have it tied very tight. Very nice tie too. You're gonna want to tie it multiple times so it has no chance of coming off. Okay? Now I have ripped myself 2 pieces of duct tape, one to hold it under the thing and one to hold the excess line for. Now it's good to have this very long string of line after you tie it on there, because once you have the extra string of line, then you can easily pull it. You can make it higher or lower as you please. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna see right here this ball I have. We'll see if I just remove it from the ceiling. As you can see, I have a piece of duct tape right here. Pull it back up there. Now if I want to make it lower, all I have to do is take the ball and just do quick gentle tugs until I get it to the length I want it to be. Now behind this barn, as you can see, I also have a piece of duct tape right here to keep the line together. Now this one, my cat came in here and she thought it was a toy, so she reached in there and pulled it. So I have to re-duct tape that one back here. It's the duct tape I used for that. It's just back here hanging, Alrighty. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, where'd it go? Here it is. So let's say you want it this far from the horse's head. You're going to take your duct tape, put it that far. Then you take your duct tape and you're going to put it, oopsies. You're going to take your duct tape and you're going to put it right there on the fishing line. Take your fishing line, put it inside the stall. Just going to turn it around and duct tape it. Now you can also, this takes a little bit of work. I'm going to put you down so I can do this. So I have my ball hanging right here and I have my excess string right here. Take my excess string, pull it back, and then I'm going to take my other piece of duct tape right here, like this. And I'm going to take my excess string, pull it back, hold it with my other hand, which is also holding the camera. Let me give you a sec. It's going to take a while. I think you can really see it because it's a fishing line, but I pull my fishing line back and have duct tape it right here to the back of it. Now because I taped it so short, that's why I had to put it at the top. And then I'll fix that one in a second. Alrighty, so now I have my other ball right here. Now I'm going to take this one right here. As you can see, my finger is at the very edge of it. It's not very long. Okay, it depends on where your horse's head is usually at and where your horse is, I don't know. Oh yes, and also, if you want to just have it in like a paddock or a pasture, a paddock, or like a field, just take it and just stick it in there. You don't even have to put any fishing line through it. You can just, beat it around as they please. Wait a second, make sure that none of your stupid, idiotic brothers because I know brothers can be very stupid. Make sure that they don't come in here and they go, oh look, cake pop, hung, 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 and I just got it all over my phone. So make sure they don't think it's a cake pop and they try to eat it. It would be quite hilarious, but I don't think you want that. So there. Okay, so I have this right here. I'm gonna take my fishing line again, and I'm gonna make it about, let's see, here's the tip of it. So about to where that light plug-in is. Not very long, as you can see. If you'll give me a minute, I'll cut it. Minute mark. I've already cut my thing. It's about from this light socket to my fingertips. Not very long. And once again, you're going to find the hole you made by looking to the light. You see my hole right there. You can see it. There you go. Now you can see it. You'll just kind of put it in through, just like you do with the long one. So just give me a second. I'll put it through, and I'll tie it. Okay, so once I've tied it a bunch of times, I have all this excess line. Simple. Cut it off. Just do it. Cut it off. I think there's paint all over my hands because my cat came in and painted all over the place. So yes, of course, I'll just, I'll just cut this off, and you'll hang it. Yes, you will. Alright, give me a second so I cut this off, and we'll get on our way. Now, as you can see, I've cut off all the excess line, and it's perfect. So, like I said before, just if you want one to go in the field, just take it off the line once it's completely dry. You make sure it's completely dry. If there's any wet spots, it's gonna get all over your carpet, all over your hardwood floor, as you can see right here. And your mother probably won't be very happy with you. Good thing I live with my dad. Sorry, we're not supposed to share personal stuff on the internet, but yes, I do live with my dad. Anyways, so you'll just hang it on the stall there. Okay, hang it on the stall, and there you go. You got yourself one of those bally bouncy thingy mabobas. Alrighty, have fun, make your own. Ciao.